Welcome to the Phenomenological Alliance channel. In this video, we will discuss the next question that phenomenology poses in the field of natural sciences, namely the problem of the subject-object split.
The position of official physics is that white light contains all colors, and an experiment with a prism demonstrates how white light can be decomposed into its components. Any complex light can be decomposed into its components, which are called monochromatic lights. This process of decomposing light is called the dispersion of light. Monochromatic lights cannot be further decomposed. For instance, it is considered that complex green light, consisting of two components, can also be decomposed into monochromatic yellow and turquoise light through spectral analysis.
Instead of analyzing the light dispersion model, let's consider the visualization process in the context of watching two colors. Let's focus on the blending of two colors into a third one when the images are small. For instance, the alternating yellow and turquoise squares will start to appear green as they decrease in size, and will reappear as separate yellow and turquoise squares when magnified. Also, let us notice that the prism is the same as half a lens. And just as a lens magnifies or reduces an image, so a prism irregularly magnifies or reduces the image of two light sources. What is depicted as complex green light is essentially a partial representation of the blending of impressions from two light sources. Composite green light, which consists of a spectrum of yellow and turquoise, is actually a reduced image of a yellow and turquoise light source. Light dispersion is not a real phenomenon, but a representation created from partial sketch. We encounter a similar case of partial and irregular sketching when demonstrating the dispersion of white light. It is entirely incorrect to believe that the spectrum emerges immediately behind the prism. Instead, a black and white stripe appears behind the prism, with a yellow-red border at one side and a blue-violet border at the other side. The green color emerges on the screen only at a certain distance from a prism. When an initial image is obtained by a beam of light obscured by an opaque body in the middle, we get the so-called dark spectrum. In dark spectrum, violet and red begin to overlap, creating purple at a certain distance from the prism. Purple is referred to as an extra spectral color, one that does not exist in the rainbow. Similar to the illustrated blending of impressions of turquoise and yellow image, the appearance of the spectrum does not imply that white light contains all colors. Rather, it indicates that the colors of the rainbow appear at the transitions between the light and dark parts of the image.
In the methodologies of natural sciences, it is widely accepted that humans should be excluded from the process of cognition. This stance is based on the idea that science should address objective truths, while the notions we form are considered subjective representations of objective reality. Science needs to find a way to bypass human subjectivity and present the truth objectively, in the form of a third-person view. This is a cognitive problem known as the subject-object split. Phenomenology challenges the presumed subjective-objective split, because there is no path to the truth that can bypass consciousness. According to phenomenological approach, true knowledge can only be attained in the unity of apparently subjective and apparently objective experiences. This approach minimizes the potential for engaging in speculation about the non-obvious.
In modern physics, concepts regarding the structure of matter emerged from spectral analysis experiments. However, the actual reality is that the present understanding of spectral analysis heavily relies on suggestive experiments. Let's consider the problem of suggestive experiments precisely where spectral analysis has led to the conclusion that the model of the atom and the model of the solar system can be correlated. Namely, let's consider the area of suggestive experiments in the field of gravitational interaction.